Is it time to buy or sell D-Wave Quantum stock? In this video, we're diving deep into D-Wave Quantum. Our initial report was published on our website on Thursday, the 17th of July, 2025. And now, we're here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and get a free price prediction and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 16th of July, 2025, our system has ranked D-Wave Quantum as a strong buy candidate, assigning it a score of 8.65. Let's examine the stock's performance during this time. Those who followed our analysis would have experienced an impressive gain of 13.78% since we first identified D-Wave Quantum as a buy candidate 2 days ago. This equates to an average return of 6.89% per day since it was designated as a strong buy candidate. The stock is positioned within a broad and robust upward trend in the short term, indicating that further increases are likely. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 67.81% over the next 3 months, with expected returns ranging between 41.65% and 121.19%. In the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 687.31%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could fluctuate between 330.56% and 672.67% over the upcoming year. This would translate to a future price range between $82.84 and $148.66. Our latest daily update for D-Wave Quantum includes the headline, Volatile Ride for D-Wave Quantum Incorporated stock price on Thursday, moving between $17.11 and $19.53. The D-Wave Quantum Incorporated stock price gained 13.78% on the last trading day, Thursday, the 17th of July, 2025, rising from $16.91 to $19.24. It has now gained for 4 consecutive days. It will be interesting to see whether it continues to rise or takes a brief pause in the coming days. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated 14.14%, with a day low at $17.11 and a day high of $19.53. The price has increased in 7 of the last 10 days and is up by 20.4% over the past 2 weeks. Volume has also increased on the last day alongside the price, which is a positive technical sign, with a total of 53 million more shares traded than the previous day. In total, 101 million shares were bought and sold for approximately $1.95 billion over the past 52 weeks. The highest stock price was $19.77, while the lowest price was 75.1 cents. Currently, the price sits 2.66% or 52.5 cents below the 52-week high of $19.77, which is also the all-time high for the stock. Quantum computing is rapidly gaining traction, and D-Wave Quantum, also known as QBTS, is at the forefront of this transformation. Recent advancements in the sector, fueled by enthusiasm for practical applications, have led to increased investor interest, placing QBTS on the radar of many market participants. The stock has seen a remarkable surge of over 1,000% in the past year, highlighting its potential for significant returns. As QBTS approaches its upcoming second quarter earnings report, its performance could further energize investor sentiment, especially in light of competing pressures from industry giants like IBM and Google, which are aggressively developing gate-based quantum technologies. This competitive landscape raises questions about D-Wave's long-term scalability, potentially affecting stock valuation. In the short term, if D-Wave can showcase robust earnings or further innovation, it may catalyze a stock price increase. However, if the company fails to meet market expectations against its competitors, it could result in a swift downturn. Long-term, the growth prospects in Analyst Ratings. On Wednesday, June 18, 2025, it was reported that B. Riley assigned QBTS a buy grade with a hold action. On Wednesday, June 18, 2025, it was reported that Benchmark also assigned QBTS a buy grade with a hold action. On Friday, June 13, 2025, it was reported that Roth Capital gave QBTS a buy grade with a hold action. On Tuesday, January 14, 2025, it was reported that B. Riley once again assigned QBTS a buy grade with a hold action. On Wednesday, July 24, 2024, it was reported that B. Riley gave QBTS a buy grade with an initialize action. Analysts have assigned D-Wave Quantum stock a general strong sell rating. They evaluate the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. Regarding return on investment, analysts also classify the stock with a strong sell rating. The following signals have been identified for D-Wave Quantum. Today's chart shows mostly positive signals. The stock of D-Wave Quantum Incorporated presents buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, suggesting a favorable outlook for the stock. Additionally, a general buy signal arises from the relationship between these two averages, with the short-term average positioned above the long-term average. In the event of downward corrections, support can be expected at levels of $16.48 and $16.16. A drop below any of these levels will trigger sell signals. A buy signal was generated from a pivot bottom point on Friday, June 27, 2025, and to date, the stock has increased by 37.23%. Further upward movement is anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Moreover, a buy signal has emerged from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, also known as MACD. The volume is increasing alongside the price, which is viewed as a strong technical signal. Here are some intriguing signals you might find valuable. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, buy signal from 14 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 106 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal from 4 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 3 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 2 days ago. Examining the 12-month chart reveals the short moving average showed a sell signal 6 days ago. The long-term moving average had a buy signal from 60 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 179 days ago. For more signals, be sure to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for D-Wave Quantum. D-Wave Quantum Incorporated finds support from accumulated volume at $19.04. This level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction can be anticipated when this support is tested. The stock exhibits average daily movements, and with a robust trading volume, the risk is assessed to be medium. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by $2.42 between its high and low, which constitutes 14.14%. During the past week, the stock has experienced an average daily volatility of 8.46%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for D-Wave Quantum, let's quickly review some essential fundamental data. First, let's discuss the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the P/E ratio. This important metric compares a company's current share price to its earnings per share. A negative P/E ratio indicates that the company is experiencing negative earnings or is losing money. Even well-established companies can face downturns, often due to factors beyond their control. However, consistently negative P/E ratios might suggest a lack of profitability and pose risks of potential bankruptcy. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 14th of August, 2025. Analysts currently estimate a loss of 7 cents per share. It is important to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for D-Wave Quantum. There's no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, which means the stock could move upwards swiftly under the right conditions. In this scenario, you might consider entering a position and using volume to determine when to exit. On the downside, D-Wave Quantum encounters its first support level at $19.04. If this support level holds, it could serve as a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for D-Wave Quantum from multiple analyst sources is a strong sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On June 20th, 2025, Nguyen Diane executed an insider sale of 2,501 shares of common stock with a par value of $0.0001 per share. On June 20th, 2025, Markovich John M. carried out an insider sale of 10,584 shares of common stock with a par value of $0.0001 per share. On June 12, 2025, Nielsen Kirstian conducted an insider sale of 58,644 shares of common stock with a par value of $0.0001 per share. On June 16, 2025, Nielsen Kirstian again executed an insider sale, this time of 13,000 shares of common stock with a par value of $0.0001 per share. On June 12, 2025, DeLulo John D. performed an insider sale of 20,000 shares of common stock with a par value of $0.0001 per share. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, the insider power has been calculated as negative, with a ratio of negative 30.138. Overall, insiders have purchased 44,901,213 shares and sold 87,228,868 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $18.57, reflecting a decline of 3.48%. This stock experiences moderate daily fluctuations, indicating a medium level of risk. The relative strength index over the past 14 days stands at 76, which significantly heightens the risk. Additionally, there's a buy signal generated from a pivot bottom identified 13 days ago. Is D-Wave Quantum stock a good buy? D-Wave Quantum Inc. displays several positive indicators. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on information from StockInvest.us. By using this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below to share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a beautiful day with regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.